nobody, and welcome to Top Rope Reality, episode 23, part
4.
Isn't the 4 Horsemen?
That's right.
And we're going to talk a little about...
Speaking of 4 Horsemen, this man was a bitter enemy of Ric Flair, the 4 Horsemen.
He's also a bitter enemy of Vince McMahon.
Apparently.
This week's conspiracy theory is Randy Savage is blacklisted from the Hall of Fame. And I have to believe it. How many years have they announced people, and Randy Savage has been left on the outside looking in?
Yep.
We know why Owen's not in it, because of his wife.
His wife. We can't help that. But Savage's family wants him to go in, but he has certain demands.
Going by this is not worried about his family while he's not in the Hall of Fame. Because WWE really don't care what your family thinks. We got the name right, we got this, we'll put him in ourselves, and we'll have somebody else induct him.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the Savage family. So
that's true.
But one of the main concerns is,
it's
been going around for years.
Yes, but with him dying in 2011, he should have been a shoo-in to go in.
Oh yes, definitely. The first name should have been Macho Man Randy Savage. And if you want Hogan, which Hogan was with TNA,
right?
You couldn't have, but you could have found it.
Found somebody.
Somebody he battled Steamboat.
Yep. For
the greatest match ever at WrestleMania 3.
There you go.
So there's people who could induct him if Lenny Poffo doesn't want to do it. You know.
But here they say he left WWE in 1994, never returned for another appearance, even though WWE had multiple opportunities to bring him back, one form or another. So what gives?
Well, what gives is the rumor.
This is a big rumor, by the way.
Is that him and an underage Stephanie had a little thing going, so...
Had an affair. Vince got word of this and decided not to renew his contract, later claiming that the two could not reach an agreement and left mutually.
Oh, yes.
It isn't even known if the stuff between the two even took place, but as the years go by, it seems more and more plausible that it may be the reason McMahon has held a grudge against him for so many years.
There's got to be something.
He was such an iconic superstar for his time, so whatever Savage did must have been pretty bad. Aside from being included in 2K14, the video game, he has
been... See, that's... Because they keep talking about that. Well Sting, that's part of the video game. That's another WWE. So that's part of the video game.
It's part of the video game, exactly. Exactly. So they said
they want to make money. He
may be inducted next year or maybe the year after that, but until it happens, fans will always murmur about his affair with Stephanie. But here's my thing. Unless Triple H has a problem with the fact that if that did actually happen, if Triple H doesn't have a problem with it, I guarantee you that Triple H can make it happen. He made it happen with Bruno. He made it happen with Warrior. I guarantee you he's spearheading this whole thing with Sting, trying to get Sting into WWE.
Oh, yes.
It has nothing to do with Vince.
No.
Vince has taken a back seat to a lot of the stuff, getting people to come back. He sat down with Batista.
A lot of wrestlers want to talk to a wrestler because, hey, you know, I've been out there, you've been out there, we know how it works.
He's the one that got Batista brought in again. He's the one that works with Brock Lesnar's deals. He's the one that works all this stuff. He's the one that works out Chris Jericho's deals. So Triple H needs to make this happen. Triple H needs to put Savage in there. I don't care if the thing is Savage's dying wish was to go in the Hall of Fame with his dad and his brother. Why not? You put the whole Von Erich family in there, and but only one of them was honestly famous in the WWE, and that was Kerry. So put the whole family in there.
I don't like it that way.
Respect his wishes.
I would like, respect his wishes, all that crap. But it should be Savage. Savage, Macho Man Randy Savage should be the marquee.
And that's fine. They can have him
now,
as the marquee
if you want to
and put the dad and the brother over here as a second inductee.
If you want to do that, yes, they could be another one. Don't put them all together. Savage. Now, the Poffo family could go in the same year. But don't put them with Savage. Do one for him and do one for them.
Well, yeah, because Savage is known as Savage. His brother is known as
you're talking about they want all three to go together. No, we're not putting all of them three together as a Poffo family.
No, but they could go in at the same year.
Yeah, they go in the same year.
The dad and the son go in as the Poffos.
Savage needs to have his own thing, and the Poffos need to have their own.
And that's fine. And I don't think that Lanny would have a problem with that. Because they're all going at the same time. I think Triple H needs to make this happen.
But the running thing is now, who goes in first? Savage or Owen Hart?
Maybe Medusa will go in before all of them.
Oh, gee. Or Rick Rude.
Or Rick Rude, apparently.
No, Hornswoggle will get in.
Oh, I guarantee you Hornswoggle will one day be in the Hall of Fame. Guaranteed.
Don't guarantee
Along with
that.
El Torito.
Don't guarantee that.
I guarantee it.
Very bad.
Mark it down. Mark it down. Write it down. Come on.
Circle it, underline it.
That's right.
Okay. We got a new little segment that's called Keep One, fire one, hire one. And we're going to do the WWE announce team. We got two wrestlers and Michael Cole.
Yes.
Who thinks he's a wrestler. He's undefeated WrestleMania.
He's undefeated WrestleMania.
So, but yes. So, out of those three, JBL,
the worst
Michael
undefeated
Cole,
streak of all time,
and Jerry the King Lawler,
yes.
Who would you keep? Who would you fire? And who would you hire? Who would you bring in to hire the one you fired?
Let's see. Who would I keep?
Mm-hmm. Out of those three, who would you keep?
You know what? We talked about this a little bit in pre-production.
Right.
And I went a different route. I'm going to change what I said.
Okay.
I am going to keep Michael Cole. I was going to get rid of Michael Cole.
Okay, you keep Michael Cole.
I keep Michael Cole.
Okay.
I will fire Jerry Lawler because he is getting older. He had a heart attack on daggum television.
Yes,
He
that
might
that might have been his
and
own
maybe
thing.
not as I wouldn't fire him. I would basically let his contract run out and let him just have a Legends contract.
He's pretty much
no bad blood.
He's removed off the announce team.
Right. And
so now you got
keep
JBL and Cole and
William Regal.
And bring in Regal.
Yes. Because I think Regal would be a great replacement for Lawler. I think he would be wonderful in that team. I like Lawler, but he's been on Raw for so many years.
Yes, he has.
Let's get some new blood in there. Let's get some new opinion. Let's get some new talk in there a little bit.
Well, speaking of new talk, and now I would keep Cole as well.
Okay.
I can't get rid of two. Since you only get rid of one, I can't, because I want to replace, the guy I'd have would not replace Cole. Would not be right to replace Cole. So I'd keep Cole, and I would keep Lawler.
Okay. You get rid of JBL.
I would dump JBL and bring in CM Punk.
Interesting.
He was great when he was on commentary.
He was, and he said if he did come back to the WWE, it would not be as a wrestler. They said before he ever left, he talked about when I do retire, I'll leave and be gone for a while. When I do come back, I might do commentary or work backstage or something like that. He could do.
Now, what I would love to see would be Joey Styles, CM Punk, and William Regal.
That would be great.
Would be my three for Raw. And for SmackDown, I guess leave Michael Cole on SmackDown.
Michael Cole, yeah.
He is always the B.
Yes.
And I guess bring one. Renee. How about Renee?
Renee is doing great, and she is.
So Michael Cole and Renee would be SmackDown, and I would do Styles, Punk, and Regal.
There you go.
Now, what was your fantasy? If you could change whatever, what would you do?
Talking about SmackDown now
and Raw. I mean, would JBL?
Raw would be fine with me.
Would you be fine with Cole, JBL, and Regal?
Yes.
That would be your fantasy.
Yes. And for SmackDown, honestly, because I know Joey Styles is never going to commentate again. He already said that.
Nope, I know.
But,
that's what sucks.
But for SmackDown, I would be okay because it would give it a different noise.
Tying hands, another thing is wrong with WWE.
It would be a good thing. I mean, if they really let him be himself, to make Joey Styles the head guy on SmackDown, I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with Cole being on Raw.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. You can't. Why do you have Cole and JBL and Cole?
Right. Let it be a little different on SmackDown. Let some new noise come in, like I said before. I'm okay with Joey Styles, and since I have Regal on Raw, I would do Joey Styles on SmackDown, and
anybody's your fantasy booking.
Anybody
who you love. Like, I could just listen to them talk all the time.
You know what? Honestly, I'm going to say Alex Riley.
You like Alex Riley?
I think he's doing great. On the pre-shows and stuff, I think he's really coming
to get rid of it because they got to cost budget cuts. So.
It's sad, ain't it? But they're still doing the pay-per-view pre-shows, right?
For right now.
But I like Alex with that. Means he's going to get fired. He ain't doing nothing else. He's not even a commentator on NXT.
They change him all the time.
But he is great. They call him the superstar analyst.
He definitely.
But Joey Styles and Alex Riley, that would be a good pair.
Yeah.
That would be great. I would actually enjoy that.
That's another thing. And if they go to a super show, which we're talking about, then all Jerry has to do is get up. When Jerry's getting up, they're changing the screen, they're changing pretty much changing the thing.
But if it's on the same night, why not just keep all three of them there for both of them?
That's true. I mean, you bring in
They pay him for a Monday, so guess what? You're getting paid on Monday, and you're going to work 2 shows on Monday. So there you go. I hope they don't go to a super show. I know they're trying to save money.
Yep, film it all in one place.
Sad.
We'll see. All right, folks. So that's it for part 4. With our little, not rumors, but
Our conspiracy theories and our keep one, fire one, hire one.
Yes. We'll think of something else next time to talk about.
That's right.
But up next in part 5 is our SummerSlam predictions.
So it looks like a great pay-per-view right now.
And it may be, so we may be here next week, and we may take off. We haven't decided yet, because this is a great show.
It will be a great show. So if we have to film on Sunday, we probably will not be here.
Right. But we'll let everybody know.
Yes, we will post it on our Facebook.
We will, like the president, we won't take that many vacations, but we'll take a little vacation.
Yes, that's right.
So, but yeah, next part 5 is...
No golfing for us.
No golfing for us, only wrestling.
That's right.
Well, look at our SummerSlam predictions, and I need to get back in the win column this time. So I've got to put my thinking cap on here.
I keep beating you on all these pay-per-views.
So I want to go one way, and you're, So.
Just saying.
All right, folks, we'll be right back for Top Rope Reality, episode 23.